Women, they very, very, very versatile pass man. You can never know what a woman is thinking.
No be lie.
You don't be like us, man. We don't fake anything.
We just tell you as
If woman don't love you, you know say woman don't love you.
Jeffy, they will tell you. No be lie.
You understand? If woman be like say she dey chop your money, just she go hide down. If you no cash herself. Until the day when she tell you say she no do again.
My people, we don't come again though. And as I always talk and say, for Naija, we sabi talk well. But we get many things where they worry us for mind, like love we know what. Faith we don't shake and purpose we still dey find. No be say we get all the answers for you, but now here we go talk am as e be based on Nigeria realities and how things dey go. My name na Inasmuch. Before we continue, I would like to thank sponsor Mr. Inasmuch and people will be say that they take their time, they enjoy this program, these intellectual conversations on based on wetin dey happen and wetin dey sup. And I no dey here all alone today. I get one better person. Maybe say you get one very important discussion. Maybe say we want try yarn and why it is very important also. I will give him floor make him introduce himself before we jump right into the conversation. Maro.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Hey, good afternoon. If they call me Oga, which I will call you. I'm going to at the top now. I'm at the top.
So I dey happy say you honor our invitation today, and I really dey happy. But before we start, I would like make you introduce yourself. Maybe
all right. All right. My name na Akpokeme Prince Ogene Maru. But some people they call me Marotalks because I like to they talk the truth. Anything where I see will be the truth. I like to talk am. As you all know, some people call me Love Doctor, some people call me Marotalks. But I would prefer if they call me Marotalks because now talk we can't dislike content at the end of the day. If not, Jesus self can't talk and in talk in go. So now talk we can't do it, I beg.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And the discussion we want to get today around men.
Okay.
Men. Because one, we dey the kind of societal construct where we say we get, we say men, they're strong. They're not supposed to they show some kind of emotion and all. But the first question why I go first as we say, what be the difference between men and women?
Well, I feel say the difference between men and women well, you're now a human being, you understand. But biologically, you understand. Man, a person will be say he be the male child. We get the male organ and everything complete for him body. And woman will be say he come out from man. That is why they call him woman. You understand? So the similarities and characteristics of man and woman, today far-fetched. The differences be say the characteristics and trait of them. Now you go take say this one a man, this one a woman. You understand? So now so you just take B. And again, no dey confuse you. You go see some woman, they go look like man.
Yeah, that one said.
And you go see some man, they go be like woman. You understand? No be say na their making. Some of them no be their making. Some of them na maybe genetic makeup na injure. Some of them na nature. Because we know if you question God, person where they're born will be say if they do like man from a year old, do never say learn them or anything. You understand? So now so you just take B. But at the same time, now man and man we know, woman and woman we know. So now so you just take B.
Thank you so much. The first question we be say we first, as we don't use that one as an appetizer. The first question we be say we first talk about we say you think say boys are emotionally trained or emotionally silenced while growing up?
Say as it take B before, first of all, what be emotions? More define emotions. Emotion now something we be say we dey feel as a human being. Now something we be say emotions feel be like a place of happiness, it could be for a place of pain, it could be for a place of feeling, it could be for a place of how you take be that mood where you dey, wetin they do you for body gone as that thing take they do you, and so you just stay be. And again, if you want talk about boys and emotion, the story long ago, maybe today starts. First of all, I would like to break it down. You know, say we for Africa, we always believe, say, when a man they bottle up things when in the face, Yoruba will call them akoguamo, Igbo will call them easy. But and again, you see those things, those titles where we they give those our children, where would they feel say they better their life. In the long run, it is spoil their life. Because a man that is said to always keep to himself is an anger person. Somebody will be say, you know, if you express yourself to people, maybe something happen now, you cannot, you just die am inside. You say I'm a man. The man is not. No, my brother, you know be so. And we always they try to educate people. Talking to people about your emotions doesn't make you weak. If they follow people talk how you take feel, it don't make you less. But again, now the society where we find ourselves, you talk, they call you say you lazy. You talk, they call you say now weakness. You call, they tell you say you no be man. And maybe everybody get that strong self-esteem to feel raised up in chain and say, now like this, it be. Shey you get. So, and again, emotional this thing, no be just for just man. It is not limited to man. It happen to woman too.
Yeah, no be
Because at the end of the day, all of us now human being. Now will be. You get. So no be just say they limited to man, but mostly in Nigeria and Africa as a whole, now man they face emotional suppression pass. You know why? Yeah. Because when I even did small, man, I give you one story about when I did small. When I did small, you know, I grew up from the ghetto. I see they hot for that side. You know, you go see 5 years old Peking, they follow 10 years Peking. So, and you know, our parents give us this understanding that as long as you be boy, you be 10 years, you be 5 years, you feel do waiting, if you do. You they get my point. So they give us this how would they put that? They overwhelm our kids, most especially our male child. You understand? You see, if it overwhelm them, because in the sense that I remember that time, say, for the first time in my life, now I go combat with my opposite sex, and the guy senior me, the guy beats me. I cry, Richard, go meet my mama. Now flog. That's why I say you go accommodate me with love. And oh, sorry, he beat you get. Now flog go. If flog self come plenty pass, waiting that guy do me. But out of shame, out of respect, out of waiting people they see me or expectation from people, I carry small catapult. They call them catapult. Now I carry them. The guy sit down for backyard of our house. Now I take fire them for teeth. But imagine to say the thing touch the guy for a very, very delicate area. Not be waiting we they talk today. But because I was pressured to feel like I'm a man. Are you getting the point? Because I was pressured to feel like I'm a man, and that was what, you know, and that is why we advocate for, say, make our children know us with a loving hands. You understand me? They don't know us with a hard and no. That's why they see so many children they run come off for us, and they agree come back.
Thank you so much. No, you still want add?
No. I'll stop there. Stop there.
Okay, yeah, thank you so much. The second question we say, I want to say, if you see man with they cry for public, what be that first thing with your waist?
Well,
what be the first thing with your waist?
Well, for me, you know, I always they talk my thing. I know they follow crowd. They think alike. You know, two things are involved. First of all, for a man we will cry in public for this Nigeria we dey, now you to know say water don't pass Gary. So now there you will come show that person empathy first. Anything you get from my way you want to talk, say, oh God, now because of this thing they make you they cry. You will first keep that one aside. Know the root cause why the person they cry first. And again, you know, if people they see somebody they cry like that, they feel say, oh, now stunt in they do, because most people don't spoil they don't spoil some kind of things where you say you know day before. Like you see person they cry, you know say now help in need.
Exactly.
And now you see the person they cry, you can't give them pain, join the tears with their eyes. You understand? So for me, some people they say I'm as weak, But me, I dey say I'm as courage. It's not easy for man to cry in public.
You know easy.
It's not easy for man to cry in public.
You know easy.
So any man will cry in public, na man I dey call him, na man he be I dey embrace him. So now wetin we supposed to dey do be that make we dey embrace people wey be say they very, very vulnerable at some point in their life, you understand? If you not be man, if you be woman,
Sure.
you understand? Because I like to dey balance am because for our viewers we dey hear, me they know say now just where man, woman they face some women be like man. Just like the way I tell you from the beginning.
Exactly.
You understand? They get this man attribute for their baby say
They just dey so
yes,
happy.
you understand? So now so it just they be.
Chai. Okay. So again, one thing we be say I want ask. When you be dey grow up, now which phrase you hear most? Stop crying. Stop crying like a girl. Man up, be a man. Now which one they come on pass?
The one we come on pass that time. Why they cry like woman? Why you they cry like woman? So you see that sentence alone, it's a killer. Why you they cry like woman? Meaning say the women are weak, a man should be strong. So they don't expect you to cry like that. When I did grow up that time, though I was this thing actually affected me at some point in my life, be a man. You fall down, they say stand up, They do like woman, something that small thing I make you they cry, So those things really sometimes you get the advantage at the same time you get the disadvantage. The advantage where you get be say it make you strong, agile for this our current society now. You understand? This our current society where we dey now the survivor for the fittest. So if you know they strong emotionally, mentally, physically, you know if you cope. You understand? So I feel say them then their thinking be say that they prepare me for the future. But the future way that they see, they don't be prophetess now. Future if it change anytime.
Exactly.
You understand? A government policy if it just come where we say you go make everybody just they behave the certain way where would they behave, the trend go just
Change.
you just change. You understand? So I just feel say for parents then my parents did their own and I rebranded myself, I found myself again. For people we no can't get second chance soon, cause what you go talk about them. Sure you get. So I feel say make parents they always they balance them. When you see say your child, first of all, what you supposed to do as a parent, embrace the child. Tell them say this thing is small now. There's a way you will take package, advice give Peking. The Peking self go say this thing where my mama, my papa thought true. I no go be like this again if I fall. Then I go claim and and so you just take B. So that's all for that question.
Chai. And we don't talk. We don't hear so many things around being emotionally trained, cries in public, and phrase we say we always say when we grow up, stand up. They do like woman and stuff like that. And then we say we are just human.
Of course.
Just to express those things.
Now.
Another thing we be saying, I want us to be say, are boys being raised or are male child being raised in a numb way? We be say they are emotionally numb based on those things.
Well, the male child, I feel say yes. Because I not go lie for you. It is hard for this our society for a male child to survive. So every household, family, they try to make sure say their male child, they give them extra hand training to make them strong, in terms of mentality, in terms of their emotion, they try to give them extra hand, like, they this kind of special way that they take they treat them, and it make them they feel like, at a very, as they grow, the more that they feel say, oh, I be man, that thing they inculcate into their head, they enter their head. And before you know, it don't become part of them. Even when they die, where you see, say you could just speak out to save 10. You still there for 9. You say, no, this number 10, I'm not going to call him. You understand? So all these things, it affects the male child for Africa, for Nigeria, for Africa, for Nigeria, because if we say more will switch arm to the Western world, it is not so. For the fact that you are physically strong in looking doesn't mean you are emotionally strong or mentally strong. You understand? So now, so it take B. I feel say our parents they concentrate more on the physicality than more on the mentality of the child, of the male child. So now wetin dey cause those chaos be that we be say you go see some pikin like this. Once you see somebody wey get muscle, you do this, you don't assume say say this one, my pikin be that. Is the son of his father, those kind of thing. They really damage the male child in the long run. You understand? So I would like make parents try to balance them. They try to balance them because at the end of the day, everybody needs a male child to be strong. You understand? Because at the end of the day, they are the one that is going to take that surname of that household to another level.
Before I ask the next question, I just want to raise one question from this last question we talk about. We go talk say those things we say our parents they tell us. Now something we say they also learn from their own parent also, or now they just okay. Now the way society they treat their children, social construct. Now like so me say one embrace and they teach my children.
Say back in the days, civilization never really be like this. That back in the days, there is this English we they use for that time for school, la cram, la copy, la paste. You understand? So within that thing mean be say the way they take train me, that's why I want to train my child. That's why I want to make him grow. And they forget one factor. Number one, nature they change. Number one, the world they grow, they evolve, you understand? The world not they stand still because of say you want to make your pikin be like this. The world they grow, they change, and even the society itself, they change. Gone are those days where we say, fit send, if you want to send somebody like post office now, you go have to go post office and go send that. But now you can do in the comfort of you understand? So now all these innovations don't grow over time. You understand? And these parents will be saying this thing, that time at their time. May they forget I'm saying at their time with that. May they not try to switch and come. This one a digital world. Fit they use analog, they navigate the digital world. They confuse the child. They confuse the male child because at a point in time, it would be very, very, very confused in life because it is seriously meets them they do. And they teach them another thing from house. So the kind thing where they teach them, if you collect them, then if you go outside, you go do your own. So the best thing that for you to nurture the child with the current society value, you understand, which is digital. Everything for Africa, Nigeria now are digital because if you want to do anything, if you want to train a child, imagine say you go to carry white chalk marker board for this age. Where we say if you just carry this what is it called, projector or iPad, you go make them. You go still even show images, flip for those. You understand those things. So I feel say any parents will be say they don't train in a hard way. Doesn't mean you don't have to use that. Of course, you don't have to use that same method because at the end of the day, you did damage the child.
So another question still come my mind.
Okay.
How this thing really affects emotional intelligence of the child?
The thing we say it kill their self-esteem first of all. It make them an angered person. When you are angered all the time, you can't be emotionally intelligent because you are very, very, very unbalanced all the time. Because there's nothing where you won't talk. You talk from a place of anger. Even when you get points, even when you get point on your point they valid. But because of say people know say now this kind of person you be, you don't already now know to them already. So it kill your validation for the society. It kill your self-esteem, because at some point I lost my self-esteem growing up, because it was very hard for me growing up at some point, and even when I get idea, I go dey fear to talk, and my idea na if even save all of us for that class.
Exactly.
So I go don't raise up my hand. When they call me, I go drop my hand back. So this is to tell you that sometimes these things they damage our children, our male child, unknowingly to the parents. Because to them they feel say, oh, if I train them hard like this, it will come out good. Sometimes when you train a child hard, it becomes harder that he doesn't even feel again. He doesn't even know when he hurts people. He doesn't even know when he's him himself or she herself, they are being hurt. Sure, you get my point. So emotional intelligence now something where we say every kid should learn from cradle. Not be say until say you don't go as a man, you need to small it's a responsibility kind of thing individually. You need to learn we need to show our children, we need to show our kids how to grow. We need to show them this is right, this is wrong. From there, then go the filter, they had the right and wrongs for the society. They don't say this one bad, they don't say this one good, they don't say this one they lie, they don't say this one they talk true. So then I say they be. So more just try to the balance them small. But again, it is what it is. Nigeria no go agree our parent to rest, and the children self they know the rest. So for me, I just feel say make parents just make them try to soft pedal, that hard. I keep telling parents, don't allow your pikin know you with hard. Like when we dey small, we dey boast of our parent too.
Exactly.
Your parent wicked reach my parent. Imagine the kind of mentality
Exactly.
where we get.
If my body come like this, everybody.
You get that kind of mindset. Imagine you go fit carry pikin from Ikoyi now. They say you're that more strict than mine. Not a different word. Sure you get. Now so you just take B. So emotional intelligence now something we be say. Now parents they create them, and now waiting their kids see them they do. Now in themselves could practice. You understand? I say just take B.
Thank you, Maru. We don't yarn for male child. Now one enter adult.
Okay.
Most of the people with a relationship.
Okay.
For example, why are men? Why say that they are afraid to be vulnerable to their women?
You say when you say you want to be vulnerable, that word a very big word though. You want to be vulnerable. Okay. That word a very big word. Vulnerability now when you say you dey open, you are hurt or pained or in a very sad zone or atmosphere, I would say, and you just needed this kind of freedom. You need somebody to to lean on, to express yourself, and you their relationship, of course, it's supposed to be your person where you go lean on. It's supposed to be your safe space, supposed to be your woman. But again, it has to do with bonding. If you bond with that woman where there is no way you can connect. And when you are talking about bonding, I'm not talking of you can spend 5 years together and you've not bonded together. So bonding has to be with emotional connection. You have to be emotionally connected. You have to be alike. Like you have to sync together. You have to glue. You understand? For you to be vulnerable to somebody. You understand? And I keep tell men, we say, why I go dey relationship? Instead of me to be vulnerable to my woman, I could be vulnerable to an outsider. This now all these small holes really scatter relationship with that. So I feel say as a man choosing a woman, always choose a woman your soul accepts. Don't choose a woman because of what she had offered you. Because when you choose a woman of act of service, the service will stop.
Definitely.
You go still see them the way they see them. And the question be that. And so you just take be so. Now waiting be that one for that question where you asked me be that.
Now, we always hear this saying from women, oh, they love men who are vulnerable, who don't suppress their emotion, all those kinds of things. I would not say she a trap, or Because at the end of the day, you go see if they can't flip the coin, go say some men will say, this person, he
Well,
like weak person.
well.
Why be saying he
This question where you ask me, so he get as he be and he be as he gets. First of all, I would say most women, they don't really know what they want to start with. Because you say you want a man that is vulnerable. When the man becomes vulnerable, you call him weak. You tell him he's not a man. You start disrespecting him. You start using his weakness against him, you know. So for me, I feel say some of these women, they know they talk true. You know, they know they talk true. When a woman say I want a man that, you know, can be expressive to me, vulnerable to me, you know, sometimes they see that thing as weakness. They see that thing as you being not a man, like you don't have a strong personality, you're weak. So at the same time, they feel no woman want weak guy. No talk true. Some woman go say I want somebody that is soft. Na hard man they need. With a little bit of softness.
Yeah.
You understand?
Somebody will be say they go feel.
You understand?
See at least the protection and stuff.
Yes,
like
so you get. So for me, I feel say these women they know they talk true at all. So for that kind of scenario, I feel say we need to dey balance am, because if you say you need a man that can lean on you, and when the man leans on you, it becomes an issue again for him. So I feel say they need to we'll go back to that connection. For you to feel say you want big person dey vulnerable to you, are you willing to accept his vulnerability? That's the question you should ask yourself. You dey willing? If he tell you say this and this happen, you know go dey look am. Maybe after when he don't tell you your own story finish, you're gonna look at one kind and say, oh, I've lost my respect for him. Those kind of a thing. You get? Because why people know they vulnerable to their woman, men know they vulnerable to their woman, and because of most women will disrespect you after being vulnerable to them. They'll see you finish, and you know say they say now see finish now in the key man. So now say it be. So most men they bottle up inside, and that's why you see say men they quick buy, because you cannot be in a happy space. Your woman go day to if you have to even tell her how your day go. You go fear you, because the thought of it alone it kill you inside, and you cannot you go outside go confide in a lady, na problem. You tell her na problem. So most of them go just be like, I just dey jare, I go the rugged down they go, and that rugged down they go, they die there. Yoruba they call them unku there. I say just dey be. Yes, I say just dey be.
Now, this emotional suppression. Shey na one of the reasons why we say many men they struggle with intimacy.
Yes, now. You talk am again. I say it be now. You know say, why they say an happy home creates happiness. You know, house different from home.
No be lie.
People feel they stay na house they dey. You feel they stay together as couple. Na house you dey. You know they home. But when you come bond together, it's now, you know, you can create that atmosphere for home. You understand now? So
we don't yarn plenty, but I be want to ask, say emotional suppression be one of the reasons why many men they suffer with intimacy.
Yes, now, because as they say, person we know they happy and you want to perform. It takes an happy person to bring out his output in anything he's doing. Whether sex, whether work, you know. If you're not happy, if you're not in that happy zone, it will affect everything that you do. And most times these things they cause anxiety, because the man they try to hide, you know, make you know what thing they go through. So in the process of him hiding, you know, they cause this fear, like, say she don't suspect me, say she want to you know, understand. Maybe for instance now they sack him for work now. The man will come, they dengue, they post, they carry bag, say they go work. But you know if he tell you why say they don't sack him. You will come tell you say and they never pay them salary. You know, you will find one kind thing just for you to believe you're supposed to tell you the truth. You know, when I work on them. So for me, I just feel say as a man, the kind of woman you marry determines how long you live.
Another angle.
Because if you marry a woman can make you and a woman can buy you. Because why I said that, we say women they very, very, very versatile past man. You can never know what a woman is thinking.
No be lie.
You don't be like us, man. We don't fake anything.
We just tell you as
If woman don't love you, you know say woman don't love you.
Definitely they will tell you. No be lie.
You understand? If woman be like say she dey chop your money, just she go hide down. If you no cash herself. Until the day when she tell you say she no do again. But as a man, if you don't love a woman, we dey carry am like Maxwell, like masquerade, pay me more, don't call me again, don't die my number again, you know, this kind of thing. So for me, I feel like if women get more work to do, if they want to enjoy the benefit of relationship or marriage, past man. You know, say normally as Africans, now the woman will give you reason for you to fit day with her. Maybe you go to tell the woman to you understand?
Exactly.
Now because of the things where the woman don't do for you, you can't feel say this one is my comfort zone. This one is my happy place. Those kind of things you can't play for your head. You see say, you can't do things before you don't pay by price, you don't marry. You know those kind of things. So woman must present herself for you to love her. You're not the one to present yourself to love a woman. No. Now the woman will first showcase herself, say, Baba, you are not getting anywhere. You say you go say, babe, I did for you. I say they be.
We don't yarn plenty, honestly. In short, it be like say we will get part 2 for this conversation one of these days. Sincerely. But before we go, I would like what's going to be your part in short? For all these things where we say we can from childhood.
For me, everything in life, I feel like it has its negative and positive side, you know. Life is 2 ways. No matter how you take Siam, somebody they see him from another angle. If you see him for correct, somebody says they see him correct from another angle. All of us they correct. But waiting I will just stop, we say for anything where we they put our hand, no, we always they consider the consequences. And if the consequences pass the advantages, your mama no try. Because you see these things where they call emotional suppression are very, 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 very vital really they play for a man's life. You know, it goes beyond childhood, it goes beyond adulthood, it goes beyond being a leader, being a father, it goes beyond those places. You understand? Because so things where they carry, they do, where they carry now serious now. Later it could become serious thing for you. Maybe say you can go from one counselor office to another counselor office. Some people say you fit resolve for your picking, maybe you help them now. And you know the funniest thing about this thing, be say, this emotional suppression, I don't want drag and call religion aspect of them. Because sometimes, because we are religious people, they feel like we should be soft. Even when somebody slap us, just let them go, you know. Sometimes there should be a level of balancing. Balancing does not mean you are being, taken for a fool. It should be a level of balancing, you understand? I don't say make the person fight. But there are laws that guide the society that we live in. If somebody assaults you, of course, the police, you understand? Nobody say you go carry your own. Maybe the way you feel go hit them. Because the trauma, the hard way I had, different from the hard way you had.
No be lie.
So, you feel eat me.
May not
happen. I feel eat you, something will happen. So, for us, we need to balance everything we do for this life. And we make sure, say, our male child, we will take them seriously. Not just if they say na woman. I dey tell you people say na male child be the more problem. Because imagine say pikin where you raise, you can't hear saying they beat him wife.
Sad.
Anybody where they raise and they beat woman, they beat them out of pain, out of trauma, out of things we don't happen, we be say even count as values. You understand? But if those things really matter, we say they don't inculcate those things for that picking body, that boy body or that man body, it will stay with them forever. You understand? So for me, I feel say as parents, we should always learn to balance things. And when we are balancing things, let's give our kids reasons why it shouldn't be like this, why it should be like this. And let's be able to welcome their own ideas too. Because my oga always they tell me one thing then when I work. So my oga always they tell me say every feedback is a gift. Every feedback from people. So what would they say now we be parents, now me they provide get your kids feedback, get your children feedback about how they feel about you, how it has been in the house, one day just sit them down, have this kind of chat. Not every day you go the day authoritative, you want to suppress them, they cannot express themselves, so I feel same way we just try to balance this in general.
Thank you so much.
In general.
Honestly, we don't yarn plenty, and my people, as I dey always talk am say when we hear things na just to make us better citizens, better people, so that whenever we find ourselves we go fit be better people there. Because things wey be say we hear, things wey be say we do, na im go make us better person. And I wan talk say we don yarn plenty today, and as men and as parents also, make we try to make sure say we no too dey suppress how we feel. We need to express am respectfully and make we know how we take dey be. So na so e go be on today's episode. And now before we go, I would like to thank our sponsor again and our viewers wey be say they dey do all these things to encourage us so that we continue to dey get into this intellectual conversation. And I wan tell you say we like further this conversation some other time because this conversation is long.
I swear.
Honestly, long. Even from the religious perspective,
I
also
tell you.
for societal, social construct, so that we go feel balance go fit dey. No be say something wey be say you need professional na prayer go take dey.
Yeah, of course.
So na so it be. And I want to thank you again, Maru, for making me.
The pleasure is mine now.
Sincerely, I look forward to having you some other time.
If you call me who I be, I don't tell you I be your boy.
So thank you so much for today.
All right, and thanks for having me.
On this note, now we go call am a day. Look forward to seeing you some other times. Bye for now.
All right, thank you.